don't know when, yeah, I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, and time is rolling on. And I hear that lonesome whistle way down in San Antonio. Well, when I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always get good, boy, don't ever play with guns. Yeah, I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. And when I hear that lonesome whistle, I hang my head and cry. And I bet there's rich folks eating in a fancy dining car. They're probably drinking whiskey and smoking big cigars. Well, I know I had it coming. I know I can't be free. And I hear that lonesome whistle, and that's what tortures me. Torture me, child. And that's what tortures me. When if they free me from this prison, if they're ever transplant, you know I'll pick it all up, move it falling down the line. Find some folks in prison is where I long to be. And then people keep moving, and that's what tortures me. Yeah, the people keep moving, and that's what tortures me. Yeah. Thank you. We are ghosts.
Good evening, my beautiful crime family, and back again. Seems like I was just here. I watched that video of us playing back in 2011, and man, it's hard to believe it's been that long. I mean, I remember that day and setting up and some crazy things that happened, and playing that was a casino, and it was a really fun gig. But just what happens to time, you know? Really, it's crazy. Anyway, we have some things I want to talk about, some things I'm a little leery about talking about, and yeah, so it's going to be one of those nights. Let me say hi to my beautiful crime family. Holy, there's a bunch here. Hello, Wayne B. Good to see you. Nacho, my girl. Good to see you. Deborah Lynn, my girl. Good to see you. Moonflower, my girl. Good to see you, and I love ya. And Randy, my brother. Good to see you. Doc Terry. Good to see you, girl. Mrs. John E. Nat. Good to see you, girl. Angela. Good to see you. Cindy Abbott, good to see you. Good to see you. Alicia B, good to see you. Ro, good to see you. Angela, good to see you. Jeff H, good to see you. Yeah, thank you, Jeff. Yeah, it was fun doing that one. I always was. I don't do it like Johnny, but yeah. That's why at the beginning of the song, if you notice, I say in the mic, this is our version. Yeah. And Sudi, good to see you. And Debbie Gazzardo, my girl, good to see you. Sam Morris, good to see you. And everybody up there, good to see you. Lila, good to see you. Everybody, you're all amazing people. You really are. And we had a really nice night here last night. Oh, Shelly, good to see you, girl. Glad you made it. And had a really nice night last night with Bubbly. That was a lot of fun. I always like having her on. She's so bubbly. And her bubbliness just kind of spreads, you know what I mean? It just kind of, she's contagious. Yeah, she's contagious. One thing now that we learned last night now is try to take away things that we learn from each show, because there's always something that you learn. And last night, yeah, I learned something, and and maybe we all did. Sometimes we don't hear what's being said or see what's being said in the chats, and something was said that really made me think, and I think we've narrowed down. Okay, I think we have nailed it on the head for the first time. And I seen Andrew Myers today had a bit, and he had Unfiltered Lucky on, and they were trying to figure this out. What they mean by a targeted house and targeted people, and who was targeted and all this. I think right here on this channel, we figured it out last night. I don't know if anybody caught it or not. Did anybody catch it? I did. I caught it. And here's what it is. And I can't remember who it was who said it, who got me going on it. But that house has been known for decades as a frat satellite house. And these satellite houses are where the frat boys can go and party, because there's not supposed to be alcohol at the houses, like Sigma Chi house and the frat houses. So they get these satellite houses. Now I'm going to get into this a little bit because I think there's a little more to it. But these frat houses, these satellite houses, and that house in particular, has been known for decades to be a frat satellite house. So in other words, what that means is these frat boys can go over and they crash anytime they want. They can crash the house. They can do anything they frickin' want. And even alumni can come and just walk right in. The doors are always open for these fraternities. So that poses a lot of different things. And the thing is that the people that are actually renting the house, female or male, they get less rent to rent one of these satellite houses. They don't have to pay as much rent. Do you see where I'm going with this? Do you see how this can be? And this has been going on for decades at this house, and renting from an owner that is known for his record. So when the police say that that the house might have been targeted, they're actually saying the house. Because you think they don't know what that house was? Oh, they know exactly what that house was. And that is a satellite house for a frat. So now these girls, 3 beautiful girls, are getting less rent. I mean, paying less rent to live at this frat satellite house. How does that tie in with the unalivings? We could go off on a lot of different ways on this, because like I said, even alumni could just walk right in, make themselves at home. That's why they pay less rent. It's a satellite house. And yes, that can make it a targeted attack. The house, not necessarily the people, or it's in conjunction with the people. Now, in Andrew Meyer's video today, he was like, well, how do you say, is it one or the other? Confusing. Yes, it's confusing. Unless you know it's a satellite and how that whole thing operates. Again, it comes down to this Greek life crap. I think that stuff should be totally thrown out of college. This is not frickin' Greece. And we don't worship Greek gods here. We don't need to just get rid of the fraternities and the sororities. We need to get rid of Greek life. This is the United States of America, where there is religious freedom. Oh, what's Jeff H. saying now? Because I know this, because I was told that last night by someone from there, Mr. Jeff. So, anyway, that's one thing I wanted to go over, because people have been wanting to know what do they mean by targeted attack. And I do believe, and I'm sure you agree, Jeff, that would make sense with a targeted attack on the house. It could be. I mean, it very well could be what they meant by targeted. Yeah, I don't either, Sam. So anyway, we got that, and then there's some other things I want to talk about, and but let me go over this first. I'm just going to show a part of this video because it's a little. I'm not sure what she means by what she's saying here, and I did ask in the comments, but I'm having a hard time figuring out what she means on this and how she came about. If this is like true, or she's just doing a hypothetical, or I'm not really understanding it. I'm going to show you what I mean. Did you watch Forensic Frenzy's Lifting the Veil that came out? I think it was this morning. This is it here, and take a listen
to a separate knife purchase. And allegedly, law enforcement was able to determine this before the warrant from Amazon even returned, using login information retained from the Amazon Fire Stick that was left in the Samsung TV in Brian Koberger's apartment.
Here, I'm going to go back. I thought I didn't go back quite far enough. There we go.
This warrant covered a period of time beyond what would be necessary to determine what happened in these crimes. Additionally, this record for Amazon was also shown to the grand jury. Many, including myself, did not understand this record. Allegedly, only one of these dates pertains to what took place in Idaho. Allegedly, the other pertains to a separate knife purchase. And allegedly, law enforcement was able to determine this before the warrant from Amazon even returned, using login information retained from the Amazon Fire Stick that was left in the Samsung TV in Brian Koberger's apartment. To compensate that, the attached PayPal account allegedly reflects that he not only purchased a knife in November, but in March as well. So he has bar knives on Amazon. May 21st, 2022, Brian Koberger graduated from DeSales University in Pennsylvania with his master's in criminal justice. And although law enforcement believed that the survey he had conducted was for his master's thesis and pertained to his master's, and it did at the time he put it together, ex-professor Michelle Bolger states that Brian Koberger did not use said survey for his paper. In fact, she says, he didn't even end up using any of the data he gleaned from the questionnaire. You aren't going to find it anywhere. But law enforcement did. After Brian graduated, they found it on Reddit. Instead, Bolger said, he ran out of time. His graduate thesis was a narrative one based on information. A week after graduating, just outside of his Pocono Mountain home, within 30 minutes, a 45-year-old woman named Dana. Additionally, this record for Amazon was also shown to the grand jury.
Okay. Listen to this.
Record. Allegedly, only one of these dates pertains to what took place in Idaho. Allegedly, the other pertains to a separate knife purchase. And allegedly, law enforcement was able to determine this before the warrant from Amazon even returned.
Okay. This is where I have a problem. All right. Is this like, does she know this for a fact that they found that Brian Koberger bought two? What she's trying to say is that they know that he bought two K-bars, one before or right before the unalivings, and then one in March or something like that. What is the am I how did she get this, and where is the receipts on this? Because I'm not understanding this. I don't understand it. Do you? Does anybody understand this? Did anybody watch this today? I don't want to go through the whole thing, but it's like I don't know if she's like just guessing at the stuff or she's just doing a theory, but it sounds like she has gotten this information, which I highly find suspect. Let's listen to. I'll just listen for it.
Using login information retained from the Amazon Fire Stick that was left in the Samsung TV in Brian Koberger's apartment. To compensate that, the attached PayPal account allegedly reflects that he not only purchased a knife in November, but in March as well. So he has a history of purchasing United States Marine Corps K-bar knives on Amazon. May 21st, 2022, Brian Koberger graduated from DeSales University in Pennsylvania with his master's in criminal justice. And although law enforcement believed
of course you would
that the
think
survey
that,
he
Jeff
had conducted was for his master's thesis and pertained to his master's, and it did at the time he put it together, ex-professor Michelle Bolger states that Brian Koberger.
Yeah, and then she goes back. Okay, I've heard enough of that. Then she goes back. Oh, wait. Oh, no, I'm going to somewhere I didn't want to go. Hold on a second. All right. then she goes to saying back to the Smithers lady in Pennsylvania, and that, you know, insinuating that he was responsible for that one too. And I thought, wasn't BK cleared of that? I thought he was. Yeah, exactly, Wendy. Right. How you know? uh, yes, David. Yeah, yes, she does. At the end, to her credit, David says at the end she advances his evidence presumption. Yeah, at the end there she does, say something like that. But for her to think that she got some kind of information like that is a little bit suspect to me. Yeah, the fire stick that was left. Yes. Yeah. Oh, that could be, Wayne. Maybe she does. But SG gets bad information. He's constantly getting bad information. Uh, and I think that's done on purpose. And I feel sorry for Steve on that, because I think they feed him junk information so it gets out in the public to spread their narrative. I really do believe that. Yeah, there is no documentation exactly. Deborah, yeah. Okay, anyway, I thought I would show that. Now I'm going to get into some other stuff. Do we really think that there's feds out here amongst us creators and amongst us viewers? In my opinion, yeah, there probably is. That's how they keep an eye on things and an eye on what the narrative is that's going around, and what, trying to find out what we do know and what we don't know. Probably more important, what we don't know. But there's been a battle going on between a couple creators, and it kind of no, actually, with more than one. So here a couple of weeks ago, probably 2.5 weeks ago, at least two, one of my investigators sent me some information on a creator. And it is sus. It is sus. And it looks to be true. Is it him? I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna actually let you make the decision on that. Do I think he's a Fed, or do I think who he's having a battle with is a Fed? I don't know about all that. I think it's two creators battling, but you just never know. So, do y'all know who I'm talking about? Do you all know who I'm talking about? Well, Mr. Mr. Ombre, Mr. Ombre has been attacking Gak. We call him Gak, right? And it's funny. It's kind of hilarious to me. Okay, and I usually don't get involved in this kind of stuff, but like I said, a couple of weeks ago, I was sent some information on somebody, and I've held back and held back and held back on this information. Well, tonight I'm going to release that information because, for one thing, I want to show you this. If this is this man, he's a very intelligent man, and he would have some backing for his ideas and why he gets these ideas. And He's done some things in his life that could be connected to being a Fed. If there was anybody. So let's just take a peek at Mr. Ombre. This is a Mr. Ombre. Is it the same one? I don't know. But let's take a peek. I'm not doxing anybody. This is public information that's out there. I'm not giving his address, but his hometown, the town he lives in, the city that he lives in is listed. But there's no address or nothing like that. I'd never do anything like that to anybody. But where he lives makes you wonder about things also. So are you guys ready for this? Yeah, sort of. Yeah, I didn't. I'm not subscribed to him either, Andy. I guess I'm there now. So there's no turning back, right? There's no turning back now. So, but I want to thank. I did not ask my researcher. I know it's not one of my mods. My mods do not. Even my mods do not know all my investigators. They are all my investigators, but I got more. I mean, quite a few more, and they don't know who they are. And that's the way a lot of these investigators want to be kept. And this investigator sends me good information and has never let me down. But I never asked her to do this. This was all on her. And so let me share what I have. This might freak you out a little bit. This right here is a Jeremy Ombre, skilled and experienced leader and manager from Eugene, Oregon. Eugene, Oregon. Eugene, Oregon. Now, isn't that a little strange? Okay, so we got that, but let's read about him a little bit. Experienced leader and manager, but here, let me is this blowing up? Or I can't blow it up anymore. Okay. Experienced leader and manager with a demonstrated history of experience in project management, strategic planning, intelligence analysis, team building, leadership, mentoring, diverse personnel, a synergetic leader, skilled and motivating personnel to achieve aggressive goals and objectives. Okay, where does he work? Lane County Government. Let's read a little bit more, though. He was a dump truck driver at one time, a long time ago. He works for Lane County Government right now, full-time. Eugene, Oregon, United States. But this is where we get into the interesting stuff. U.S. Navy, 11 years, 7 months. U.S. Navy retired. Facilities Management Engineering Technician from April 18th to April 22nd. That's where he's at now. But let's come down here. Command Master Chief. Senior enlisted advisor to the commanding officer, CO, on matters pertaining to the quality of life programs, morale, military programs, equal opportunity, and policies involving 98 sailors and their families. Now you're going to see this gets in. I could go on for days on this guy's stuff. Opportunity and policies involving 98 sailors and their families, over $1.5 billion in assets and infrastructure, with the generation of over $115 million in annual revenue for the local community. I mean, this goes on and on and on. Now, you can keep coming down here. Intelligence indications and warning leading chief petty officer, U.S. Navy from 2010 to 2012. Check this stuff out, people. It gets better. Ship's intelligence officer, shipboard intelligence officer, primary intelligence advisor to the Carrier Strike Group Air Defense Commander, responsible to the commanding officers on all matters of intelligence, including indications and warning. I mean, I could go on and on and on, and there's even more. If you get down to, let me see, where is it? I'll find it here in a bit. He has worked for the Department of Defense, people. Maybe it isn't, Doc. I don't know. I have no eyes. Okay, Doc says it's not him. Maybe a cousin. Yeah, it could be. Could be. But let's take a look at him a little bit. And I'm asking you right now, Mr. Ombre, Mr. J. Ombre, are you related to this dude? Is this you? Let's take a look. Okay. I got to hold on. I'll show you what I'm going to do here. Okay, so we got I'm going to go there, and then I'm going to go here. Okay, so there's a picture of Mr. J. Ombre. Okay. And what I should have done is I should have done them so I could do them at the same time is what I should have did. I messed up there. Okay, and here's a picture there. Now, this would be a younger picture, okay? Definitely a younger picture. You don't know, but I've never seen Jay Ombre's eyes. Has anybody actually seen? Yeah, his sunglasses were off once. Yeah, well, this guy's got blue eyes. So he's got the same blue eyes. Okay, who keeps dinging me? Okay. Hold on a second. Okay. This guy's got blue eyes. He's definitely got blue eyes. What I want to do here, let me do this. Let me do this. Okay. I'm going to make it so we can look at them at the same time, maybe here if we can. But if you guys want to go to that, I think I got it listed in my let me see if I do. Here's where I'm listing the link up there so you can look at it and tell me what you think. So let me do this once. I'm going to, which one do I got to do here? I got to do this one. Okay. So let me see if I can pull this up alongside it. Yeah, but I'm still going to need to share. I should have did this beforehand. I'm sorry. Because I don't think I'm going to be able to do both at the same time. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do them both at the same time. God dang it, anyway. I would say the nose is a little different, but the mustache and beard are the same exact kind. And we got to remember the picture that's on LinkedIn is when he was younger. I mean, this guy, that picture is not a guy that was in the Navy for 11 years, and you know what I'm saying. He just no. Hold on. Anyway, you do have the link there. You can go check out everything. He's worked for Department of Defense. This guy, maybe he's a brother. Could be a brother. Mr. Ombre, Mr. J. Ombre, tell us if that's you or not. And I'm not trying to dox you or anything like that. I don't have nothing against you. I'm not trying to piss you off or anything. We're just trying to find out. We're trying to find out about all this Fed stuff. Well, you know, even if this is your brother, you have a connection to someone that's worked with the federal department, right? So it can go any way and always. And I do not believe that GAC is a Fed. What I do believe about GAC, where did my lighter go? There we go. What I do believe about GAC is this. I think he lives close by there. I really do. At first, I thought he lived in the Poconos Mountains area. With some research I was doing on my own, I fell out of favor with that. Then somebody had mentioned that there was a video of Sigma Chi kids playing with his dog. And if you know his wolf dog, there's only one like it. Beautiful dog. Beautiful dog. And there's only one like it. And it was seen playing with Sigma Chi kids in a video. I do believe he's from that area. And I think he wants justice. The thing is, what I'm trying to say, I'll over everything is, I don't think there's Feds amongst us creators. I think we are actually out after the same thing. We all go about it differently, and we all come up with different information, different opinions. But I just don't think that there's actual Feds going to be wasting their time doing this. They have other things that are much more important to this case than trying to watch a bunch of YouTubers. That's just my opinion. What's your guys' opinion? And that's another thing. It's like they're both characters, and some people think that they're both the same person, and that they're just doing all that. Right, Miss Potts. Right, Miss Potts. I just don't think, I know that some, you're probably right, Tom. You're probably right. That could be his brother or cousin, or maybe not even, that don't even know that he's related. This is just what somebody sent me. So I found it interesting. I didn't even want to put it out. But after watching these two characters go at each other, I find it kind of funny. Right. Well, yeah, he work Miss Potts. He works with the Feds, right? Who said that? Mrs. Knapp. Who said he worked in DA? You must be talking about Ombre, yeah? And that could be. Right, typically, right. I know. I find it hilarious. I do. And after being, having a channel for over a year here now and stuff, I've seen so much and so many battles between, and I've been involved in some. And actually, I'm sure everybody remembers when Gak and I were going at it, and I came out with the video, get a shoe. And he was saying stuff about me, and we were going back and forth. And but the crazy thing is, and it's not crazy, no, the good thing is I have respect for these people, and I respect all creators and YouTubers, and I respect their opinions on stuff, even though if we don't get along or don't get along. It's the way I think we all should be towards each other. Is and I want a happier community. And there's still some battles going on between people, and that includes me. There's a couple out there that we don't jive together too well anymore, but do I not respect them? No, I respect them. And actually, I still watch their channels, and I respect their opinions on things. I think we sometimes it isn't just being human to each other. Sometimes that can't be done for a while. You have to let things kind of ice down, and I think it's more grown up to do that than to battle. And I hope Hombre and Gak, because they're both needed in the community. And Gak did a really good thing the other day by releasing them videos, and because nobody had the 6 to 7, nobody from 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. And he's got all the way till noon. And now a lot of people have wondered about Gak being fed, because how did he get this footage from midnight all the way to noon at Linda Lane? Nobody's got that footage. Nobody. Only Gak. But like I said, I do believe he is from that area. Does he know Kane? Did he get copies from Kane? Did he, we don't know. I just know, I'm pretty sure he's from that area because of that dog video. Miss Potts. Yes, Gak has the original footage, Michael. And not just the original footage, but the original footage from midnight till noon. And he's had it all this time. I knew he had it. I just didn't think he was going to release any of it. Well, he totally released it. I don't think so, Sherlock. The Veritas or whatever. Yeah, I know. I mean, that's where I downloaded my stuff. But Gak had it before that. And Veritas or whatever, however you pronounce that name, does not have until noon. There's only one person I know of that has till noon the next day, and that's Gak. So yeah, I can see where people would say, hey, he's got to be fed, or he's got to, blah blah blah, but I don't think it's that. Yeah, I thought so too, Sherlock. I thought he was from the Poconos, and I thought I had his name and everything at one time, because I was thinking all the same. Don't think I wasn't thinking this stuff, man. And that's what makes me laugh at myself. And I am laughing at myself about it, because I think it's all crazy now. that I really think about it. I think we all kind of go overboard a little bit sometimes, and I went overboard thinking that he was a Fed or something like that. I don't believe in any of that. Right? Yeah, Jeff. Yep, that's where I got most of mine too. Yep. But Gak had it even before that. Um, was he called Gak then? I'm not even sure if that's what he was called then. That's put it. Oh, that's okay. That's too much for my brain. That's too much for my brain. Yeah. Well, typically that's what I think everybody's wondered that. Jeff, what do you think about that? The department owner, Lincoln. We've all debated this. Jeff might have an opinion on this. I'm sure he does. He does and everything. Yeah, that same here, Sherlock. Same here. Yeah, and I don't usually. I commented. I thanked him for putting leak, releasing them videos. But yeah, it's too much for me sometimes. Sherlock. Uh, right, Jeff. Exactly. I know. What else did you have to say here? Yeah, I don't know about that, Killa, but I really would like. Yeah, some people thought he was. Some people thought he was Kane. I thought he was Sage. I thought he was Sage uh, Kane. I thought he was Kane's son. He's got a son named Sage, and that still could be possible. I have no clue. It's like your guess is as good as mine. Who this guy is. Okay, what did Jeff say? Someone said, "Oh well, Jeff." Okay, Karen, the landlord. Okay, let me read this here. The landlord of 1330 Linda Lane gave the FBI his password to his NVR with hours and hours of footage the day after the murders. That is very interesting because Gak has had that a long, 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 long time, and that's what makes me think that maybe he's Sage. I don't know. He's got to be somebody that knows somebody. So anyway, that gets back to right, Miss Knapp. Yep. Um, that goes back to where was I going with this? Well, I'm trying to get to the point of we can all think that this person's that person and this person. we're always trying to guess on certain people, and I don't think any of these are. I don't think anybody's a Fed out there that's a creator. I really don't. I just, uh, they do their investigations totally different nowadays. A lot of it is computer driven. They don't need to do this sneaking around stuff that everybody thinks that they do, and I just don't. If they do, they wouldn't be a creator. They would to try to spread a different narrative. I think this is just people, in my opinion. It's just us people that have different opinions, and we clash sometimes. And everybody's a little paranoid of what the other person's motives are. And I got tired a while back of it, of like arguing with creators, and so I just whenever I argued with them, I just deleted them and blocked them, and maybe at some point down the line we'll become friends again. Uh, I just don't want the drama, I'm tired of that, and I'm not trying to cause drama here tonight at all either. For Mr. Ambery and Mr. Gack, you're both welcome in the community, and you're both liked in the community, and you're both needed in the community. So probably maybe stop jumping down each other's throats and accusing each other and stuff. And Mr. Gack, I'm asking you personally, and I know we've had our times, but I'm asking you personally um, to please release the rest of that footage. And there's certain reasons why I would love to see that footage. You have from 7. You've already released up to 7 o'clock. If you could release them till noon, I would really appreciate it. And I'm asking you that as a personal favor. And yeah, I think it would be good for everybody to see. And yeah, and exactly, Ro. Yeah, everybody just needs to get along. And I don't want to come across as 2 kilograms. I shall pay you 500, Gak. I can set that up. Let me see what Jeff probably has a couple of good things to say here. I'm not having a panel tonight, Jeff, but otherwise I'd invite you up. Let me see what you got to say, though. Kane also said regarding Linda Lane footage, the FBI was in there quite a bit, so they may have downloaded everything, but I didn't keep. He didn't keep anything. Well, that's wow, that's interesting, Jeff. That means it probably wasn't Kane that leaked it. It sounds more like the FBI leaked it. Well, now you got me wondering about Gak again. Do I have to take back everything I just said? Oh, man. Oh, here. What's that, Toes? Hey, Toes, how you doing, brother? A channel called Brian Koberger Moscow started releasing the footage a day before Gak. Oh, okay. Oh, that's interesting. Did they Toes? Did they release all the way till noon? Do you know, or did they just do the up to 7 o'clock too? Toes, did they release until noon or not? Or did they just release till 7 a.m.? Waiting for an answer here, folks. What was that? Who you? Okay, let me think. Okay. Okay, Toes is going to check on that. And there was something I wanted to catch here and it went by me. Yeah, I know that, Mrs. Knapp. Yep, you can hear that quite well, actually. Yeah, that could be Nikki. Yeah. Yeah, I'd like to know if that channel released all of it. Me distrust him because he was trying to discredit Psy. Yeah, I don't like anybody that discredits Psy. Psy is an awesome, not just an awesome investigator and stuff. He's an awesome person. Both him and his wife are awesome, awesome people. So yeah, and not just that he's got down on all of my friends, and that stuff does disturb me. But I'm not. I'm done going at it with him. You know what I mean? I'm just. I'm done with that. Yes, love Tina. Please, 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 Gak, release it. Release it till noon. You would be the hero, and you know what? But it's not bad. Even if you don't like somebody, doesn't mean that you have to unsubscribe to them. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean you have to unsubscribe to them just to be mean to them, or just to. It doesn't mean you have to unsubscribe to them. And since he started his new channel, Sigma Chi or whatever, he doesn't have that many subs and stuff. And if he would just be nice, if he would just be a nice person, and not ever go where he goes, he'd probably have 100,000 subs because he puts out great content. Okay, let me see. Yeah, I like Toads too. Yep, Toads is one of the good new ones. I like watching his stuff. What else we got going? Okay, so did he answer me? I'm having a hard time keeping up. Oh, okay, I gotcha. Okay, yeah. Toad says that they only release till 7 a.m. So now that makes me wonder. is this new channel that you were talking about and got the same person? See how this can go? See how this goes? Oh my god. It's too hilarious, man. I it's why I love this community, because it's funny. Even in its bad times, it's still funny. Yeah. Anyway, that's what I wanted to come on tonight. I didn't want to get into too long of a show or anything. I love you guys all, man. You guys are totally awesome. And right, Nikki? Yeah, that's for sure, Jeff. That's for sure. But you got to get a kick out of all this too. I'm sure you laugh your ass off at some. And I do find it funny. Yeah, yeah, and I like watching Ombre too. And I do comment once in a great while, but I'm not a big commenter on anybody's page because most of the time when I'm watching uh, other creators, I'm on my Xbox. I'm on my TV. I use my Xbox for YouTube, and so yeah, most of the time I can't chat on there. So um, that's where I do my watching. No, almost all of it. During the day, it's on the computer sometimes, and on my phone, of course. But most of my watching is at night. So, oh, thank you, True Killer Cam. I love you, girl. You know that. Who did he say had the footage? Well, Gak has got the footage, and what was the name of that channel? Something. It's back there a ways, Moonflower. Well, can you list that, Toes? Can you list that one more time? That page. It was something. I should have paid attention. What do you mean? They got all the footage posted currently. Oh, What? Oh, really? All the way till noon, Jeff? You serious? And I missed it? Oh, man. Okay, Brian, I think he meant Kohlberger there. Brian Kohlberger, Moscow. That's the channel, YouTube channel. Brian Kohlberger, Moscow. And they got it until 7. But it sounds like Gak has it all up. I'm having a hard time. You know me, I'm old. I have a hard time keeping up with chat, guys. Jeff he's got it all the way till noon? Jeff, does he have it all the way till noon? Thank you, Doc Terry. Yes, I have the best mods out there. Bar none. The best mods, the best investigators. Oh, okay. All right. All right. Jeff said he was sorry. Sorry to be unclear. I know no one has that posted till noon. Yeah, and I wish he would. He's got it until noon. That would answer a couple questions that we have here at Once Upon a Crime Time. So yeah, anyway, I love you guys much. I don't even want to leave because you guys make me so all warm and fuzzy. You really do, and I love you all. And tomorrow night, I do believe Rory is going to be going live, and he usually goes live anywhere between 6 and 7 Central Time. And we're trying to line up some different things coming up here. And Kathy's been, even though there hasn't been as many bookings here lately, she's working really hard on some huge names and some other ones also, but some pretty big names that she's been working on. So hopefully that'll come to tuition here soon. Anyway, I want to wish you all a great evening, and let me see what I got for you today. I think I'll go with, who am I going to go with today? What did I do yesterday? I didn't know if you guys liked that one last night or not, that new one. So I'll just, yeah, it's Monday. I'll probably go a little bit mellower. Yeah, I'm going to go a little bit mellower. Yeah, let's do this. Yeah. Okay. Well, until the next time. My subs, you are my heart. My mods are my soul. Until next time. I love you. Rock and roll.
The stage smells, tells, hells, bells, misspells, knocks me on my knees. It didn't hurt, flirt, blood, squirt, stuff, shirt like me on a tree. After I count down 3 rounds in hell, I'll be in good company. Tear shed, cream beam a squeeze. The stage smells, tells, hells, bells, misspells, knocks me on my knees. It didn't hurt, flirt, blood, squirt, stuff, shirt like me on a tree. After I count down 3 rounds in hell, I'll be in good company.
The breath that's true. I look to you and I see nothing. I look to you to see the truth. You live your life, you go in shadows. You'll come apart and you'll go black. Some kind of night into your darkness. Colors your eyes with what's not there. Fade stranger's light comes on slowly. A stranger's heart without a home. You put your hands into your head, and then smiles cover your heart. Fade into you. Strange you never knew. Fade into you. I think it's strange you never knew. the sky.